Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be talking about is 2.6 Hog with Tesla good or not. Now, before I get into the video, if you want, you can leave your comments down below to let me know what you think about is 2.6 Hog with Tesla good or not. But I'll basically be going over my opinion on this specific deck where instead of Cannon, they have Tesla and Evolution, of course. So let's see. Well, first of all, I'm going to be talking about the cards themselves before I talk about the evolutions, because those can be two different things. Now, my opponent here is playing 2.6 Hog with Tesla, Evo Tesla, and Hero Musketeer. Whereas I'm playing Evo Musketeer and Hero Ice Golem. So, yeah, in this matchup specifically, where I verse this guy, it does benefit me more because I have the cheaper cycle, because Cannon is 3 elixir and Tesla is 4 elixir, and also because it doesn't really change much if I play Cannon versus if I play Tesla, because a Hog Rider gets countered by a Cannon and a Tesla either way, so it's not like it changes anything. It's not like Tesla will change anything. Like, I can play Cannon and it'll still counter the Hog Rider regardless if I have Tesla or Cannon. It'll still counter the Hog Rider the same way. So in that case, it doesn't really matter. But what about, let's say, for evolutions? Well, similar thing for evolutions. All it does is really create this sort of like zapping stun effect. But other than that, it doesn't change much. And I have Evo Cannon. And I think Evo Cannon might actually be a little bit better than Evo Tesla because of the barrage, and because it can, like, for example, counter, well, it can't counter archers anymore. Before it can, but yeah, and also Firecracker, it can't counter Firecracker, it got nerfed. But anyway, it is useful because you can like play it in the middle or like anywhere, and it will basically rain down this like barrage where everything, like both sides will get, like here for example, or okay, well, that didn't hit anything, but like in general it should be a little bit better than Evo Tesla, because the Evo Tesla, it doesn't really do anything. It just stuns, and then if you just keep it up, it won't like stun anymore, so it's just like a normal Tesla. But as for like other matchups, so let's just say like versus Golem Beatdown, for example, or like Elixir Golem, then having the Tesla might be good, because let's just say your opponent has some sort of big spell, so like lightning. Now you could play your Tesla in the middle, where like it is a little bit better than Cannon, I guess, because you can kite both sides. So if they play Golem left side or right side, you can still play Tesla in the middle and it'll kite. But if you're playing Cannon, and let's just say they have Hog Rider, right? If you play Cannon on one side, on the left side for example, and they play Hog Rider on the right side, your Cannon won't kite the Hog Rider. Whereas if you play Tesla in the middle, like up here, then wherever they play Hog Rider, left or right side, it will still kite the Hog Rider. So that's like the main difference, is that your Tesla might be able to kite more troops from both sides, whereas Cannon can only kite one side. And the other thing about Tesla is it does have more health, which could be useful. But as I said, right, if you're trying to counter a Hog Rider, it doesn't really matter, because either way, it will still counter the Hog Rider. So that's just basically what I think about Cannon versus Tesla in 2.6 Hog. Against 2.6 Hog mirror matchup, it doesn't really matter. But against maybe something like Golem or like Elixir Golem, it could be useful, because it does have more health, and in some cases the zapping effect might actually be useful. For example, if they're playing Giant Sparky, right, your Tesla zap might actually like save you from the Sparky hit. So in that case, it could be helpful. So I guess it just depends on the matchup, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think 2.6 Hog with Tesla is better than with Cannon, or is Cannon better than Tesla? But anyway, That's it for this video. If you want to join my 2.6 hog community, then that's in the first link in the description below. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.